Yeah, like I said, man, I rolled up on my man, got over here to Trick Tools facility. I told him, man, I said, I need to get my RV washed. I pull over here in the side. They got a whole door over here to the side. I'm gonna walk on over here and see if I can catch up with my man, Bruce Van Sant. You know, Chase Van Sant's father, man. We out here to Trick Tools in Pella Hour. And if y'all don't know the deal, there we go, Trick Tools. 75 Truman Road, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Let me see what's going on up in this place. The windows were tinted. Whoa, look at here, look at here. They got some Trick Tools for sure, man. Look at here, I got all kind of stuff. Those are two-sided windows. I didn't know I was being watched down there. What's going on, Bruce? What's up, man?
How's it going?
Man, long
all
drive.
the way to Iowa.
All the way to Iowa. I'm officially in the middle of the United States, it looks like. So what you got going on over here, man? I didn't know that you had a super big, like, this is a showroom.
Yeah, this is our Trick Tools showroom. We built this about 3-4 years ago now that we've been in here. So we've been in business 25 years actually, but up until just the last few years, we had our offices across the street and we had a warehouse here that we keep all our equipment in, but we wanted to have a place to be able to show customers that came to see us. This is Knoxville Nationals week, so there's a lot of race fans in this area. This week there's been a lot of visitors and people coming by, so it's nice to be able to show people what we do and have a nice place for them to come visit us. So
I mean, you know, we've raced around each other since like 2019. I think that's the first year I met you guys, and you know, and I mean, quite honestly, I didn't know how much of a business Trick Tools was or whatever. And man, when I pulled up, I was like, man, this is really, really, really nice. I mean, these some new digs or what?
Well, yeah, it's pretty fresh. I got to tell you, it started very humbly. We just started, we started with a body shop business and a trailer outside with some stuff in it. And, you know, we started selling just one thing. We were selling tube bending machines along with my brother Craig. And, you know, we started selling to race car builders who were looking to increase their production, and we sell them a tube bender, and they really liked the tube bender and the service we provided, so they started asking if we sold a saw or a notcher or a sheet metal brake or something else to go with it. So we started just adding to our lineup over time, and now we have over 15,000 tools on our website.
15,000. You like a Sears catalog. You have a Granger size catalog or what?
Well, we don't print that big of a catalog. Luckily, the internet can hold all of it pretty easily, but we do have a catalog. It's about 60 pages long with some of the highlights.
Right.
But the website really has everything that we sell, and we can offer even more than that if you give us a call. Our guys are really good about, you know, finding the right tool for the job.
Cool. Well, I want a couple questions. So we got the Trick Tools. What is this race? Is it Trick Tools Nationals or how?
Well, we're calling it Motorcycle Mania.
Motorcycle Mania.
Okay. So the owner of Eddyville Dragway is an old motorcycle racer from way back, and he used to race a turbo Honda 750 and loves motorcycle racing. And Eddyville used to have a race back in the day that was really popular. It was called Motorcycle Mania. So Trick Tools is the title sponsor of the event, and we're glad to be involved with it. We're just putting money in to try to make it successful. We're not getting anything out of it, but we're having a lot of fun, and we're hoping to get a bunch of racers here to have fun along with us.
Well, a lot of people say they were going to come up. I mean, we got quite a few 460s. I mean, I know for a fact we should at least get that 8-bike field. We had about 20 people say they were going to come, but now I guess it gets a little light when you start looking at 15 hours of driving and whatever, but you do it all the time.
It's a commitment. Yeah, I mean, we drive that direction a lot, and we appreciate the effort. I know a lot of people are driving a long ways to come up, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. It'll be exciting. Iowa's never had a 460 class in the state of Iowa before.
Wow.
So if we can get an 8 to 10 bike field, I'm gonna be really happy.
So we made history.
I think so. Yeah,
we'll make history then. Man, you got to show us around, man. You got to show us what you do. Let people see what's going on here, man. Because like I told you, when I walked in, I had no idea that I was going to walk to a barnwood wall, the Trick Tools logo. And I guess if people don't know me, I like little weird things like this. Like the lights are even done with little cool patterns. I love stuff like that personally, man. I'm going to show it off too. Got the Trick Tools signage over there. I see you got your swag rack over there.
Yeah, we gotta have some t-shirts and hats, that kind of thing. But yeah, so we sell tools for working with metal. Anything that you need to do with metal, we specifically focus on racing industry, automotive industry, but we obviously work with a lot of customers in a lot of different ways. But you know, our focus was with tube bending and roll cages, sprint car chassis, that kind of thing is how we got our start in the industry. And from there, we just started taking it into the different areas. We stay pretty focused in metal fab. We don't get into woodworking tools very much or any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, you know, so if you're building a roll cage for a 4-wheel drive truck or a you know, chassis for a drag bike or a set of headers for a race car or whatever, we have a lot of tools.
So where's that pioneer tool that started it all? I got you with that one. You weren't ready for that one.
Something in the back that I can show you.
Well, let's go take a run, man. Let's go. So you want to show us this stuff that's out here while we out here? I mean, we got time. Let's talk a little bit while we got. People need to see what you do, man.
Yeah, so in addition to being a distributor for about 100 different manufacturers, like these tools, these are Edwards Ironworkers. This is a press. This stuff's made up in Minnesota. It's really good for working with heavy steel, but we don't manufacture this here. We are a distributor for this. So anytime we can find really good quality American-made tools, especially, we're really proud to distribute that stuff. You know, over the years, being in business for 25 years, we've run into a lot of things where there was a gap in the market or a need for a tool. So we've started building several things ourselves as well.
And you know, I noticed that a lot of the tools that I see, they look like the common tools that I already have at home, but you tricked them out. I mean, it's basically, it's your moniker. I mean, you trick the tools
we're all
out.
About taking it to the next level for people. So whether it's helping our customers take their fabrication skills to the next level or helping them get a more productive machine, you know, we just got to try to keep stepping it up all the time.
I mean, like, I'm looking at regular like tools that I see, and you just got different pulleys, different wheels on them, and it now has a different, you know, purpose. Like even here, I mean, I've seen this tool. I mean, it's a Baldor motor. I know I put those on a lot of recirculating system, but even here, what did you make here? Like a sander or something about it?
This is a belt grinder. It's made by Burr King. They're down in Missouri. It's a super high quality industrial tool, made in America. We're proud to offer that type of stuff. So
what do we have here?
Yeah, this is a kind of a specialty grinder. A lot of people use it. There's actually a really big industry for knife making. Guys making specialty knives and blades and things. So this is just a very flexible grinder. It's called Hardcore. It's made out in California, and so it can do a lot of different things.
And I noticed that it has like different angles on the table and so forth. Look at that.
You can rotate it up. You can rotate it this way. Does a lot of different tricks. Variable speed, super high quality machine.
And all of this stuff can be found on tricktools.com.
Absolutely.
Every last piece. So that's pretty neat. It's like a regular cut-off saw, cut-off saw, table saw.
This is a metal cutting saw. So a little bit different. It's not an abrasive blade. It's got carbide tip teeth on the blade.
What would be the purpose of that over another
you know,
types?
If you've ever used an abrasive chop saw, they throw a lot of sparks and dust, and they make a mess, and the blade gets smaller every time you make it cut. Well, this is sort of like a wood circular saw, only for metal. So believe it or not, you can cut through 1/2-inch thick metal with this saw.
Wow.
And you know, it lasts for hundreds and hundreds of cuts. It's got really super hard tungsten carbide tips on that blade.
And this is from Evolution, another product that you distribute? Or?
Yeah, they're actually out of Davenport, Iowa, their distribution. And so that's a great saw. It's very precise and fast way to cut metal without all the mess and the heat and the sparks that come from an abrasive saw.
Right, and you know, I know about that because I cut a lot of cast iron myself, and that we use a cutoff saw to actually cut it. It makes a lot of dust.
Yeah.
So this is an old school, this is a bender.
Well, this is a planishing hammer. Yeah, so this is for shaping metal. This is a ProLine brand planishing hammer, and this is actually a tool we build here ourselves. This was a company that we acquired about 3-4 years ago when my good friend Clay Cook passed away. So he built ProLine metal shaping tools. This is one of them. There's a few more examples I can show you in the back, but it's a really super high quality way to shape metal panels for hot rods, motorcycles, airplanes, that type of
Is
thing.
this what you use it to shape that body that you all made?
Yeah, parts of it.
Wow,
Parts of it
wow.
are used in that.
And so it's pneumatic.
Yes.
Basically, you use the foot feeder.
Yeah, the foot pedal just activates the pneumatic motor.
Uh-huh.
You put the dies in, put dies like this that help you to create the shape that you're going for. And when you push the foot pedal, it brings the motor down and activates the air motor. So it works. Yep, exactly. Just kind of like a jackhammer or like an air chisel type of an action.
And you can control the speed of the revolutions or the hits.
Yep.
How do you do that?
You can control the pressure with the foot pedal, and there's a knob here that controls the air pressure, which controls the speed of the air motor.
Awesome, man. You got a lot of trick tools here, man. I mean, we can go on for days, like showing all these tools. I'm gonna just walk around, let people see, because these are like some of the common hand tools that you would say this is your hand tool line, basically.
Right. We've got a lot of stuff. We don't just have big, expensive stuff. We have a lot of small tools for guys working in their garages and wanting to do projects themselves. A lot of sheet metal forming tools like what you see there. We work with Ron Covell, who's a master metal shaper. This is his brand of hammers. So body hammers and dollies, some of the most basic metal shaping tools, that everybody needs. And this is a really high quality US made hammer and dolly kit. So you don't have to go to Harbor Freight to buy stuff from China. You can buy affordable stuff in the United States, and it's really good quality. It'll last you a lifetime. That's what we're all about.
And so your products not only work well, you just said that they last a while as well.
That's what it's all about, I mean, it's about lasting value in the tool. So you might spend a little bit more up front, but you're not gonna have to throw it away and replace it again. And
right.
That's a lesson I learned in my own body shop business back in the day. You could walk out of Harbor Freight with an armload of tools, and then 2 months later you're replacing all of them. So was that a good deal or not?
Maybe not at that point. But man, you have a little bit of everything. I mean, band saws that are articulating band saw, smaller cut-off saw, chop saw, and this looks like another one of those other tools over there, similar. However,
a little smaller version of a belt sander, simpler, more affordable maybe for somebody that's just using it in their garage or something like that.
Now this is the tool that I saw in the back that I really loved.
Yeah.
A regular 8-inch industrial grinder that has a big slick and some
that's right.
and some front slick rim and a front tricks.
This one doesn't have the belt on it. This one maybe shows it a little bit better, but this is a multi-tool belt grinder. So if you have a bench grinder, you know that it's useful, but it's maybe not something that you go to use every day. But when you add this belt grinding attachment on it, it makes it something that's useful in a lot of different ways. So the belts change out super fast because it's got a spring-loaded tensioning arm on it. So you can go between a heavy grinding belt, maybe a polishing belt. You want to polish your aluminum on it. You want to do fine sanding and deburring, or even if you want to grind heavy metal.
Right.
This thing can do it all, and you can just add this onto a bench grinder that you might already have in your garage.
Now, on this one, I noticed that there was actually a sanding cloth on the exterior, so I did not notice that.
We got a disc on the outside, and there's even another attachment that puts a work rest on the outside of that disc, so you can hold your material. It can do a lot of work, and as it says here on the brochure, it's one of the most used tools in our shop. That's what our customers tell us over and over again. Is they end up going to this thing almost every day to do different types of work.
And there's an access way of getting more information for sure about the multi-tool belt and disc grinding tools. Like I said, you got to call over here to Trick Tools, and I guarantee you they can help you out with any of that. Man, what is this thing? This is like a small what?
This is a Rotary welding positioner. So it's got a small chuck, and if you ever need to weld in a circle around a tube or a pipe or something to weld like an end cap on a tube, this allows you to automate the spinning, and you can ground the part through the machine and just be able to weld it in a really nice, put a really nice bead on something.
Nice precise weld.
Yeah, so we do a lot with weld fixtures, weld tables, clamping and that kind of thing for welding. We don't actually sell the welder itself, but we sell everything else that you need to do a good job of welding.
So essentially, it looks like you can either put a pipe over here
Yep.
or inside of there.
Yep.
Based on the size
and
of the
it comes
diameter.
with this optional turntable. So this actually rotates down. You can put the turntable on the top of it, and then you can spin apart if it works better to clamp it down that way. So you can really weld it at almost any angle.
Man, that is so creative.
So-
That's so creative, man. You all just spent a lot of time figuring out how to make things work better. And just, what is this? This is whose brand is Team?
Fine Power Tools is a German company.
Okay.
And they make a lot of tools. They were actually the inventor of the handheld drill. Oh,
Wow. The real handheld.
Like everybody has a drill. Well, these are the Fine Power Tools is the company that originated that tool as a power tool. So now we get into a lot of different things. Grinders, saws. They make magnetic based drills and a whole line of cordless drills. It's a really high quality German brand that you can't necessarily find at every Home Depot and place like that. But if you're doing production type work, it's the type of tool that's going to last.
And we got us another cutter here.
Yeah, this is a cold saw. So again, more of a higher production type of a way to cut metal, but it does a really nice job. Does a burr-free cut on steel, aluminum, just about anything that you need to do. Does it in a really quick way, and you don't even have to go back and clean up any burrs or anything after you're done.
This one's been working a little bit.
Yeah, this has been used. We like to get our hands on the machines and let the sales guys use it. We do a little bit of manufacturing of things and building of things ourselves. So yeah, we put stuff through the paces. If it's not holding up to what we're doing, we know it's not going to hold up to our customers' needs.
Well, I got to see what you all do back here now. You done showed me all this the clean work right here. But
Yeah, that's true.
But this is a product that you all are really proud of, because this is one that I've seen some parts in the back. And I was looking at this, and a lot of us have these saws. These are band saws, electric band saws, porta bands.
Yep, this is a very common tool. We're actually excited about this. We just came back. You can see these 2 awards here on the table. We just came back from the Good Guys show in Columbus, Ohio, and this product won 2 different awards: Best New Product in Garage Shop Tools and the People's Choice Award, which was really an honor to be able to win both of those things at one event at a car show. So basically, this allows you to take your portable bandsaw
That you already own.
So this is a DeWalt corded bandsaw. That there is the Milwaukee version.
Okay.
So you can use this tool in 2 different ways. You can use it as a chop saw. It's got a nice gas shock. It's got a trigger lock here, so you can activate the trigger, and you can miter this, so you can cut at angles. It allows you to get good, straight, repetitive cuts on just about anything, steel tubing, 2x4s, whatever you would normally use your portaband for.
Man, look, you already have the clamp, the vise.
Yep. This has got a way to clamp your material down. And then the other thing you can do with it is you can tip it up, and you can add this little work rest table here, and that allows you to use it as a vertical band saw. So whether you're contour cutting out a bracket or trying to do some finer work, it's really flexible, and it adds a lot of usefulness to a tool that a lot of people already own.
So basically, we just need to decide whether you need the yellow or the red one or the gray one based on what brand porta bandsaw you actually have. I mean that's the most functionality I've seen, to be able to take some tools that you already have, not have to go spend. This is another $400 or $500 tool.
Yep.
You don't have to spend that money on it. But if you had to buy this all over again, that was completely as a bandsaw. Now you have a cutoff saw, a vertical band saw, and the porta saw as well. Exactly. Porta band saw as well. So you get a 3-for-1 type deal.
That's right. That's right. A lot of the tools we sell are just to help people get a lot of value and a lot of use out of their tools.
So what else we got going on, man? I see you got the office. Is that like how you handle sales? I like the environment is open. Everybody gets a chance to kind of talk and see each other and everything.
We've got an open sales floor here where the guys sit. They're able to. There's a lot of collaboration that goes on throughout the day. Our sales guys are not paid on commission, so they're not competing for a sale. They're there to try to help the customer, and they're helping each other out and working together to to, you know, provide the best final result for our customers. That's the main thing.
Man, that's awesome. When you hear that, you know that there's more value. Not to say anything's wrong with commission sales, but we know that sometimes with commission sales, it's all about the sale, and you lose a lot of the continuity of the team.
Right.
Because of inventory control issues, it seems like to me you've got a pretty much an abundance of the things that you need to actually keep shipping out and so forth. So how do you look at your supply chain 6 months from now? Are you worried at all about any of that, or are you pretty much kind of ahead of that?
Well, you know, we've worked really hard to try to get things ordered in advance and to stock up on things that we could. I mean, it's really important for us to have availability of products for our customers. So that's why we try to get things out quick. There have been some things out of our control through COVID and everything that we've just not been able to get. But our website is really up to date on letting people know what the availability is, what they can expect if there's a lead time involved, and how fast they can get it. And that's, you know, just try to be as upfront as we can about that, and that's about all you can do. So.
And it seems as though, like with fabrication stuff, and most of your products are made in the USA, so that's a big substantial help right there for sure.
There's not everything is really available in the US, but whenever possible we support US manufacturers and US products.
Right.
We think that's definitely the best thing you know, to be able to do for our customers. So yeah, that's and it's helped us, especially at, you know, during times like COVID, being able to, you know, we don't have to deal with tariffs and delays in shipping overseas and all of that kind of stuff. We've been able to just work here domestically.
Man, I hear some hammers going. I don't see where it's coming from. What we got going on? I mean, I hear.
Let's check it out.
I see you got your bus and everything. It's your race outfit kind of side. It's kind of like your racing side a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah, so far they haven't kicked me out with the race trailer here. We still get to work on the bike and everything here in the warehouse, but it's getting pretty crowded now.
Man.
We got a lot of products being built back here. We've got kind of an assembly area where we're putting things together. Like you can see here, these are the Portaband Pros we were just looking at, kind of coming together in assemblies.
Wow. So, like you said, you're ready. You're stocked, ready to roll. On most of this is basically just put them together at this point.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, this is not like you never know. This product can need 1 million of them right away. How would you handle it if you got that big rush all of a sudden?
Well, we work pretty hard to try to keep up with demand and to anticipate those kind of needs. So if at all possible, yeah, we'll hit the goal if we put it in front of us.
I know that's right, man. You got a lot of nice tools, man. A lot of assembly going on, a lot of clean fabrication. Hold on. What do we have up here? What do you got up there, man?
Yeah, so that's a hot rod body that our fabricator, Bryson Smith, is putting together.
Is that Mr. Bryson back there?
Yeah, Bryson's working on some products here. He's working on some belt guards for one of our tools. He's the fabrication expert that we have in-house, and he is a super talented guy. If you guys have seen the drag bike body series that we did that was on dragbike.com, it's over here if you can find your way around.
Yeah, we can get around. So you all handmade this body.
Yeah, so this body fits on our 460 motorcycle. I actually started the project several years ago with my friend Clay Cook, building this body, and we are doing it mostly for display purposes. But I took my 2000 Hayabusa and kind of created a pattern for what I wanted this to look like and how it would fit over the top of over a big tire drag bike. And I had it kind of roughed out and sort of shaped the way that I wanted it, but I didn't honestly have the ability myself to finish it. So Bryson, our fabricator, helped me last year to finish this project.
And you said this body is actually lighter than your fiberglass body.
It
almost
is. It is.
Or is.
It's 2 pounds lighter than our fiberglass body.
Wow.
So that's an aluminum body it's all one piece now, but it started as I think about 13 different pieces that were shaped and fitted and welded together, and then metal finished, ground and polished, and just to show our customers the kind of things that can be done. This type of metal work is something that they used to do you know, all the time on all the old fat fender cars back in the day. But that's a little bit of a lost art. But we still manufacture tools so that people can build basically whatever. If you can envision it, you can build it. You know?
Yeah.
You can dream it up, it can be done. And metalwork, it's a skill for sure, but you know, with the right tools, it's definitely something that can be learned if you get the right training. So we do a lot of YouTube videos. Bryson does a lot of demonstration videos through our different social media channels. Every Tuesday he does a Trick Tip Tuesday to give you a little hand and maybe being able to do something a little bit quicker.
Right.
And in addition to that, we sell metalworking how-to DVDs and books on how to do this type of work. So
right.
We're trying to help educate people on what can be done, and you know, we're all about getting people in there working with their hands and building stuff.
Man, let's go meet Bryson over here. Let's see what else he got going on. I looked at a dang car over here. You also got a car that you say that was his project.
Yeah,
right?
That's Bryson's hot rod project. He's been building that from scratch. The body that's up above is the body that he's been working on. He's built the chassis, designed all the suspension, done all the welding and everything himself. We've recently, he's been working on some of the exhaust system, the stainless exhaust system.
Wow.
Coming together.
And everything here is ready to roll. He's working around the EcoBoost Ford engine.
Yep.
Four-cylinder EcoBoost.
Got a turbocharged EcoBoost engine on there. This car is going to be
a
really
fast.
unique and really fast vehicle. It'll be a lot of fun.
It's going to be crazy fast. Look at this, man. Look at the work on this. Look at the welds on this. He's an awesome welder as well. And you said most of this is made with scrap metal?
It's made out of regular, just purchased material.
Okay,
it's not necessarily scrap. But.
Okay, I was about to say he took some of the pipes that y'all weren't using and did this, man. I need them around my house.
He's just purchased material, but it's just, you know, it's just starting with sticks of tubing and flat sheets of aluminum and some raw stock and, you know, cutting, shaping, welding.
A real capability statement.
Yeah.
A rolling capability statement. Yeah. What's going on, boss? We see we got you a heck of a project going over here. I was just talking to Bruce. He said you were the master fabricator. I wanted to come out here and give you a shout out, man. Let everybody know who you are, man.
I'm Bryson Smith, and this is the Fab Shop at Trick Tools.
All right, man. So y'all see this whole project you working on over here. How long you got into this thing so far, man?
Hours-wise, probably around 1,300.
Oh, so is that on the clock or off the clock?
Majority of that is nights and weekends. Off the clock, so.
All right, yeah, we'll make sure we get that right. So I mean, look, man, I was back here when I first walked in, and I told Bruce, I was like, man, he love it, man. Like you got like a perfect place to work back here with fabricating tools and so forth.
Yeah, definitely.
It's tools. I mean, I know it's like tools really are the lifeline of your job. I mean, so you work with the best tools. I mean, what do you have to say when you talk about Trick Tools yourself?
I mean, pretty much when it comes to tools, I would say a good fabricator can build most anything with minimal tools, but the tools and the quality of the tools can really make you more efficient, make you able to get the job done better, faster, all that sort of thing. So, yeah, the stuff here at Trick Tools that we sell is all super high quality stuff that allows the fabricator to really take their work to the next level.
So like he said, man, if you dream it, you can achieve it right here, because you pretty much have all the stuff that was very labor intensive tools that you've now made them more efficient and ergonomically more sound for you to use. Yep. Because one of the things that I was telling Bruce myself was I didn't want to work past 50 because I wanted to just preserve my body. So it looks like your tools, they work with that. A guy who usually has to bang his hands all day. I see a pneumatic, a rounding tool or you say planishing hammer. Yeah. So now he's not sitting there with the old hammer trying to beat it into place. So, because I used to watch the Jesse James shows, and I remember he was using. Does he have any of your tools?
Yeah, he has a few things. I think he has a metal ace English wheel like that.
Oh man, that's totally nice, man. It's a pleasure meeting you, man. We're gonna make and look, man. I wish I had a job that well. I could just be so happy doing it. Let's walk around, man. Let's meet some more of you folks, man. Then we're going to wrap you up because you got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. I know I'm going to talk to you quite a few more times because we're going to be out the racetrack.
Busy week for us. We've had A lot of vendors coming in, a lot of race fans coming in, giving tours, that kind of thing. So we're going to cap it off with a big race weekend.
Who we got
Should be
here,
fun.
man?
Yeah, this is Jerry.
Hey, Jerry, what's going on, man? I'm Hollywood, man. Hollywood Drag Racing Productions. What you got going on, boss, man?
Just assembling
Milwaukee
jigs.
Milwaukee jigs, huh? Hey, so you got all the
Pretty
stuff
good
there.
seller.
Yeah, it is pretty good seller. It's a dang good tool. I love Milwaukee, matter of fact. So I'm kind of I'm the red one. That almost belonged to me. I'm the red cap. Yeah. Well, nice meeting you, sir.
Nice meeting you. Take care.
All right, cool. So he's been here with you for a while, I'm assuming,
Yeah,
huh?
Jerry's been with us for probably close to 15 years, I think now.
Uh-huh.
He keeps everything ship shape around here. He kind of does our buildings and grounds, does a lot of assembly work. He used to work more in shipping, but we're trying to give his back a little bit of a break here. So
Yeah, you don't want to wear him out,
he's
man.
beyond retirement age, but he just loves working, so he just keeps going.
I mean, that's the environment. It looks like that you've developed here. It's like everybody's really doing really well at what they do.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
who we got
absolutely.
here, man?
I'm Parker.
Hey, what's going on, Parker? Hollywood,
much.
man. What are you doing here?
Oh, I work around here shipping, picking parts, doing little smaller things here, the few things we do, lately, the Portaband Pros, whatnot, learning how to do that stuff.
Oh, cool,
Yeah.
cool. It's good.
He's humble, but he knows where every single thing in this warehouse is. He gets it out the door for the customers.
That's what you need, man. You got to have a Parker around because so you get a late night phone call. Parker, where's the why you supposed to be on vacation?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Nice meeting you, Parker. Hey, man, look here. We're going to roll on over here. I know y'all know some of these guys. Here's your Trick Tool marketing guy right here. He's the face of Trick Tools right here. Trick Tool. What's going on, man?
Not much.
Tell everybody who we got here.
So Caleb, yep, Chase's little brother, Bruce's youngest.
Okay, cool. So what do you do at the Trick Tools?
Mostly just ship and pack all the products you see out there. I'll just print something off like this off the computer, and it'll show us the list of an order that someone had. So usually I'll just go out and pick those and put it in a box and pack it up and ship it out to people.
So it's this is like the Amazon for tools.
That's it.
Yep.
Amazon for tools, right?
Amazon, but a lot more quality stuff. You
So-
don't have to gamble when you buy something from us.
That's cool.
That's the whole thing.
They can find you, right?
That's right.
They can find you. He's literally at a location, so you don't have to worry about him being somewhere. Well, good deal. Good, nice meeting you again. We're gonna be seeing you more at the track. Let's go around here and see what we got. Where my man Teague?
Where's Steve?
Teague.
I don't know where he is.
So who
That's
you got?
not Teague.
No, that's not Teague. So man, you got plenty of inventory.
Yeah.
I mean,
we've got about $2 million worth of inventory here in this place. So
ready to roll.
ready to go, ready to ship. That's what, I know people don't like to wait for stuff, and if you got a tool that's down or you need to get some project done, nobody's going to sit around and wait. And the thing that I find the most heartbreaking is people that might have to buy a cheap replacement, something that's an imported low quality replacement just because they can't get the good stuff. Well, we try to have all the good stuff here, so it's ready to go right away.
And a lot of people don't really you have a big following of clients, a big following. I mean, I did not realize how big your following was. You were telling me man, I put this tool out, 10 million folks, or 4 million folks watch this one. And I mean, people that have tools, people who have good product that are American made, you like to do business, I'm thinking it's kind of how it is, right?
I grew up in a small town here in Iowa, trying to serve customers through my body shop business, and
Right.
I learned pretty quick, if you don't have a good reputation and you're not keeping the customer happy, you're not going to get very far in business. And
Right.
we try to take that same approach with this. It's a much more of a global market that we're serving here, but it's the same mentality, and it's really been a big snowball effect over our 25 years in business. We got a great following, a great loyal customers that continue to buy from us, and we're sure hoping that we don't let them down. We're just trying to do our best for them.
Cool. What else you got going on over here, man? You done showed me most of the warehouse and got to meet most of the people.
Yeah.
I mean, this is it, man. How many years now you say in business?
Well, we're at 26 years this year, actually. Last year was our 25th anniversary, so
That's pretty cool.
Got the 25 year.
You got to sell these at the racetrack, man.
Yeah, we'll have some.
Yeah, so look, man, I appreciate you giving us the time to come out and talk to you,
Absolutely.
man. Bruce, man, you're a solid guy. I met you, like I said, at 19. You've been nothing but quality. Your race program is dope. Your kid rides the bike is one he's one of the best out there. I mean, it's like you living a dream in racing right now. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, he's done a great job. He's taken to it. I mean, of course, he's grown up around the racetrack and around stuff like that, but he's also an athlete. It takes an athlete mentality to approach to it, and man, he's taken it way beyond what I could have myself. So it's been a lot of fun.
Well, man, look here, I appreciate it, man. And like I said, everyone at Hollywood Drag Racing and all of the 460 guys, I know you all didn't know Bruce, that, you know, y'all met him at the track, but now you get a chance to see what Bruce actually does behind the scene. Trick tools are really what he does, trick tools. He has some of the nicest tools I've seen, modify some of the standard stuff that we thought that, you know, you never knew that you can use in the ways that he have it. And man, I'm thoroughly impressed with how neatly and professional your organization ran. I mean, people like me are so